mod review. So guys, today we're going to do some mod review of the Great Patriotic War mod, the Axis update. So let's get into the conquest. Also, there's like a scenario, so I'm going to look at that too. 1919, so this is basically like after World War One and Russian Civil War, and you know, like after like basically Russian Civil War with other countries involved. That's pretty much it, because I need to speed run through these. (1939) very classic, but I loved like Owen Rommel and the Conqueror's detail. Like they added like the Baltic states, and like I know this isn't their fault, but like I like how they like try to make it look better, because it's already wrong. The Poland looks more like Poland, like he's like actual Danzig. Like if only this is like way better. So you got like Amsterdam, Benelux. They own actually Luxembourg. That's pretty nice. They added all countries in war, which can be a good thing, also can be a bad thing. I personally like it. They also added all the warlords of China, so Yunnan, Gongzi Clique, like China, Communist China, Sabi Sanma, Shaanxi, and Sikkim. They also did Tanu. What? Tanu, Tuva, Mongolia, Manchuria, and this is white. I love because in 1939, in like the base game, they don't have this. Japan doesn't have this territory yet, but they did have it in real life. So I love how this is more realistic. More cities, that's good. Oh yeah, it's not their fault, because see Bulgaria. This map is kind of messed. Yeah, it's not their fault, but this is way better. They fixed this part of Spain. Gibraltar's added. Yeah, that's pretty much it of 1939. 1941. This is basically after France was defeated. So we have France defeated the line, the bay to force any Operation Sea Lions. Basically, Operation Barbarossa. See, Germany has all their tanks ready. Well, Soviets only have their weaker units. See, only weaker meat shield in front. I think if you're gonna do this, you should be on the Soviet side, because it's harder. You have to be strategic of how you're gonna defend. And you have Africa, the Vichy France. Now, if you're playing a Vichy France, says the new France, you can also declare war on your allies. So, maybe if you want to play France and declare war on Germany, but you'll still be at war with allies, so that would be nice. Fortress China. China's unified, except the communists, and basically a buffer zone between Soviets and Japanese, and the U-boats. Okay, that's pretty much it for that one. 1942. This is basically the historic version of what happened. But now, Germany has really weak units on the front lines, but the Soviets have made a push operation. So now, if you're gonna play as the Soviets, because wow, look, demoralized Palace, demoralized this is obviously gonna be the siege might be hard because there's lots of artillery, but that's pretty much. Oh yeah, see also the Operation Torch happening. See, it's a bit more spammy now. And the Battle of Midway and Manila Islands, Australia. Not all countries are at war. Oh, Franco's not in the war. Yeah, Franco was actually even in the war, so that makes sense. Now, summer. So this is if Germany focused on like the Operation Sea Lion, but they didn't focus on Operation Barbarossa. So now Russia, the Soviet Union has so many units. Now it's basically like it's like basically like, and all your like better generals like Manstein and Guderian are on the island, so you're gonna have to transport them to here. So this is gonna probably be defensive the whole game. But once you get breakthrough, it's gonna be easier. And also see you have all these exiled British and French forces in like Algeria. The other British forces. The British forces also here trying to take back the island. What I would do if you're having trouble is just make a wall. And also try to get your get your subs out. Try to take down like you think. Try to don't attack. Just try to make a wall. That's what I would do in this one. You know, like get your subs. Try to get behind. And that's pretty much it for this one. Let's bring this. Okay. So now 1943. This is turning point. So basically, the Allies are basically now. This is basically like before D-Day. Not before D-Day, like a year before D-Day. Battle of Kursk, the turning point. Yeah, Battle of Kursk. And you see, it's much more like lighter on the axis now. See, they're kind of surrounded. The Burma has been liberated. See, now Wammel's gonna get trapped soon, so Wammel might have to flee. Pretty much, yeah. It's basically Battle of Kursk, and whoever wins, basically, I think that kind of determines the output of the scenario. 1944. 1944. D-Day. This is D-Day. Oh, look, the Tiger tanks. And the Gustav artillery. See, this is the D-Day. So the goal is try to block the units from landing in that area. And forming upper and trying to stop the Americans from advancing to try to capture Italy. Africa is liberated. I think this is the Battle of Leyte Gulf. I'm not mistaken. I think this is like the Battle of Leyte Gulf. Let's see. Still, like, Japan's still holding in there. So now we move on to this one, the Axis Civil War mod. And this is actually has its own mod, but I prefer the Conqueror version. First off, you get more generals, but the generals aren't as OP. I know, like, but I think I can't show the Axis Civil War mod because it has the thing of the S. See, I think this is better because like the Spanish Civil War. Then you get to use more generals too. So this is basically 1943 in the base game, except actually this is like 1944, but except like civil wars are everywhere. So you have the democratic side, like so like Britain, France, Germany, like democratic Germany and Eisenhower. You got and that's the ally side, like what you expect to be. The Axis. So it's basically like anyone who's just being a part of the Axis, and the communists, like basically like China, like Red China, Red America, and Red Soviet Union, or Red Romania. I'm pretty sure Egypt's on the Allies democratic side. So now you have NSEEK. Now this one is interesting. See this one. If you're gonna do this is NSEEK. So Germany is now defending for its life, but the Soviets. So basically, anything here, like here, this line, right? I think like here. See, the Democratic side, to make it interesting, I think the Conqueror made it like to the Democratic side and the Communist side. I mean the Warsaw Pact are against each other, and I think, but they're both Chinas all together. They're not against each other. Maybe I think you take like out Japan. I think that's maybe triggers an event. I don't remember, but something like that. I don't remember. Maybe that's a different mod. I don't know. And all countries are at war now. You could. It's really well. It's hard, but it's easy. It's hard at first because the tip for this is just to like cover all the gaps, and also like. The only thing hard about it is the beginning, because when you're done and all the units are wiped out, it's basically just, just walking into the middle of nothing. But you're gonna have to take out this guy first. This guy, the Topo M, it's gonna be really hard to take out. Just like, I don't know, like 100 damage. And you have to try to tank it when you're one of your generals, so you're gonna have to sacrifice one of the Iron Curtain. So you got the Iron Curtain. The USA. Okay, the USA. So Iron Curtain. Now, this is basically a Cold War scenario with like Cold War, Germany divided, China Civil War. This is basically like before like everything got like crazy, because like they're gonna fight and like whoever wins. Now 1948 Star Wars Sky. Now, this is just a scenario. If Germany defeated Russia, they took out, like, they're taking out, like, if they won. Now, I'm going to click Japan. Now, you see, Japan is enemies with the Axis and the Allies. This is because Japan is on its own, which is probably really hard. And also, this is like, you're supposed to play as like one of the ally nations or Japan, or maybe one of like a smaller nation, like I don't know, like Chile, something like that. You want to play with like an ally nation, or maybe you can also play with Switzerland too. That's probably it for the Axis one. The Star Wars Sky one. I'm not sorry. So this is red. This is basically Red Storm. If the Soviet Union won the Cold War, and now Europe was to play as the allies, and play as them and try to take over back what was like, try to take out the Soviet Union. Now the next one you might have saw, it's a Shadow of I don't see it. I'm not playing a computer, that's why. But this is like if the USA won, and that's why we're supposed to play as the Soviet Union to try to take over. Okay. So you're supposed to play the Soviet Union. Try to take out what's back of yours. And again, maybe play as Romania. Don't play. I think playing as the Soviet Union is really hard. First, you take out of this. But that might be easier with those forces. But you realize that your forces aren't as good as the Democratic force. Wow, this video is actually going to be really long. Actually, I might make a part 2 of this video. Actually, I might fit it into. Okay, so Apocalypse. So this one is kind of crazy. Okay, see. So you got the. So basically you got the. You post the. This is like. Oh my god. This is like. This is like Cuban Missile Crisis. Yes, Cuban Missile Crisis. So you're supposed to try to win as one of the other sides, still playing as as a country would probably be good. Okay, now you got the rise of the, this is basically the alien thing in the base game. Mysterious forces. But they're just adding more countries, so I think that will be the end of the video. Actually, nah. Should I? Okay, I wanna... Yeah, there's a lot of them. Okay, so this is gonna be the end of the video. I may actually make a part 2. 5 likes. I wanna do the like scenarios, because they added like scenarios like which one? Okay, in the like they added like scenarios like Storm of Steel and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoy. Please like and share and subscribe. Peace.